Welcome to Ingrid and Chris Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we're taking you on another magical journey that will help you unwind and drift into peaceful sleep. Get cozy and comfortable as we embark on this extended adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more calming bedtime stories that make your bedtime routine magical and relaxing. The Enchanted Forest and the Hidden River of Dreams. Long ago, hidden deep within a vast and mysterious forest, there was a place known only in legend, the Hidden River of Dreams. It was said that the river flowed with a magic unlike any other, a magic that had the power to bring dreams to life. Those who found it could step into their dreams and explore the worlds that only their imagination could create. But the path to the river was hidden, and only those with a pure heart and a deep belief in magic could ever hope to find it. One cool autumn evening, as the golden leaves swirled in the wind, a boy named Leo stood at the edge of the forest. Leo was an adventurous boy, always seeking new discoveries and eager to explore the unknown. His grandmother had often told him stories about the hidden river of dreams, and he had grown up imagining what it would be like to see the magical river for himself. That night, as the last rays of sunlight filtered through the trees, Leo noticed something unusual. A soft, shimmering light appeared in the distance, flickering through the dense trees like a firefly. His heart skipped a beat. Could this be the path to the hidden river? Without a moment's hesitation, Leo grabbed his lantern and plunged into the forest. The cool air filled his lungs, and the leaves crunched softly under his feet as he followed the mysterious light deeper into the woods. The trees grew taller and more ancient the further he went, their branches stretching high above him like the arms of giants. The light shimmered ahead, guiding him through winding paths and hidden clearings. As he ventured deeper into the forest, Leo noticed something magical about the world around him. The leaves seemed to glow faintly, as if they had absorbed the last light of the day. The wind carried a soft melody like the distant hum of a lullaby, and the air was filled with the scent of sweet flowers. After what felt like hours of walking, Leo found himself standing at the edge of a wide, shimmering river. The water was unlike any he had ever seen. It sparkled with a soft silver light, and the surface rippled with colors that danced like the stars in the night sky. This was it, the hidden river of dreams. Leo's heart pounded with excitement and wonder. He had found the legendary river, the place where dreams came to life. But as he stepped closer, something even more incredible happened. The water began to glow brighter, and from the river a shape began to emerge. It was a creature, tall and elegant, with fur that shimmered like moonlight. It had large, glowing eyes and a graceful, flowing tail. The creature stepped lightly onto the shore, and its eyes met Leo's. "Welcome, Leo," the creature said in a voice that was soft and melodic, like the sound of the river itself. "I am Nira, guardian of the hidden river." Leo stared in awe. He had heard stories of the river and its magic, but he had never imagined meeting a guardian. "How do you know my name?" he asked, his voice filled with wonder. Nira smiled gently. "The river knows all who seek it, and it knows the dreams that lie in their hearts. You have been chosen to find this place, Leo, because you believe in the magic of dreams." Leo stepped closer to the river, his heart pounding with excitement. "What happens now?" he asked, eager to learn more. Nira's eyes sparkled. "The hidden river holds the power to bring dreams to life, but its magic is fading. the balance between dreams and reality is threatened. And if the river's magic fades, the world of dreams will disappear forever. You must journey to the Dreamstone, hidden deep within the river, and restore its power before it's too late. Leo nodded, determination filling his chest. I'll do it. I'll find the Dreamstone. Nira smiled warmly. The path to the Dreamstone is long and full of challenges, but you are brave, Leo, and the river will guide you. With Nira's words echoing in his mind, Leo stepped into a small boat that had appeared on the riverbank. The boat was made of wood, but it shimmered with the same silvery light as the water. As soon as Leo stepped inside, the boat began to move, gliding smoothly across the surface of the river. The journey was peaceful at first. The river flowed gently, and the stars above twinkled brightly in the sky. Leo could see faint shapes beneath the surface of the water, dreams waiting to be brought to life. They shimmered and flickered like distant lights, each one a glimpse of a world that only existed in the imagination. But soon the river began to change. The water grew darker, and the once soft glow began to fade. Leo could feel the air growing colder, and the trees along the riverbank seemed to close in around him. The peaceful melody of the river turned into a soft, eerie hum, and the light that had guided him began to flicker. Suddenly, the boat stopped. The river had grown still, and the air was thick with tension. Leo's heart raced as shadows began to rise from the water, swirling around him. Their voices were low and menacing, whispering words of doubt and fear. "You cannot succeed," they hissed. "The magic is fading. Turn back while you still can." But Leo wasn't afraid. He gripped the sides of the boat tightly and let the light of the river guide him. "I won't give up," he said firmly. "I'll find the Dreamstone, no matter what." The shadows swirled around him, trying to block his path, but Leo pushed through. With each stroke of the oar, the boat moved further down the river, and the shadows slowly began to fade. As he rowed, the water began to glow once more, and the soft melody of the river returned. Finally, after what felt like hours of rowing, Leo reached the center of the river. There, floating just beneath the surface, was the Dreamstone. It glowed softly, pulsing with a gentle light, and Leo knew that it held the power to restore the magic of the river. With a deep breath, Leo reached into the water and pulled the Dreamstone from the river. As soon as his fingers touched the stone, the entire river lit up with a brilliant light. The shadows dissolved into nothingness, and the water sparkled with renewed energy. Nira appeared beside him, her eyes filled with gratitude. "You have done it, Leo," she said softly. "You have restored the magic of the hidden river. The world of dreams will live on, thanks to your bravery." Leo smiled, his heart swelling with pride. As the first light of dawn touched the sky, he knew it was time to return home. But he also knew that the magic of the hidden river would stay with him forever, wherever his dreams took him. Thank you for joining us for another magical adventure with Ingrid and Chris Bedtime Stories. We hope Leo's journey to the hidden river has helped you relax and drift into peaceful sleep. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more calming bedtime stories. Sweet dreams and good night.